Hello, everyone. How is it going? Welcome back for another episode. 2025 is here.
And it's the
Um,
first time we can see each other.
oh my goodness, yes. We've got it. You know what? Thank Discord. Discord,
We've
thank you.
only spent 1 hour of our real life time trying to make this work today.
But you know what? Discord came through for us. Thank you. You have saved 2025 single handedly because everybody needs
So
this episode.
sponsor us,
Yup.
and then get us a gamer subs sponsorship too, even though we're not gamers like that.
I'll also
I
take a
would like to.
coffee mug.
I'll take a custom shaker, and they like to have anime girls on theirs. I'll make mine an anime boy with big ol' six pack to make everyone mad and not buy my shaker.
There you go.
It'll be great. You guys will make no money off of my custom shaker. So today,
That's sent to me.
it sounds like I was pitching something to Shake Weight and it was phallic in shape. So today we're going to start off doing a little dual segment. Last time we tried to do that, we ended up being so captivated by a mystery.
I can't hear.
So we're going to do a two-part segment today. The first one's going to be a little bit New Year's themey. It's probably going to be the shorter segment because I learned I watch a lot of small content creators, which is what part two is. So part one, I'm going to give Khalil some statistics and have them guess some ideas. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. And then we're going to spend time shouting out small creators because since I'm using the word small to define these people, us as microscopic content creators, it's really fun to show support for people that, deserve it. Like, I don't think we deserve it. We're getting in the swing of things. By episode 10, I hope we deserve some fan base. Like, once you get it going, feel it out, the process, you should always just follow your dreams in content creation. Not everyone's going to make it, and that scares me of how many people in the younger demographic say they want to be content creators. We're not all that special. I'm not that special. But if you're passionate, that's what matters. People see your passion. You don't need to be gifted in like the smartest or the funniest human. As long as you're somebody that shines through in what you care about, people will find that, and they'll find that intriguing enough to give you the time of day.
This is correct.
There's my little motivational talk of the 2025.
I mean, I'm finding some of that myself right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Khalil's last YouTube video got some nice. Don't interrupt their kung fu, yo. But anyway,
Hell yeah.
so here's some statistics for you, Khalil. You ready? Let's find out. How many people do you think last year, 2024, what percentage of people do you think made a New Year's resolution?
Like making a resolution is just like that's just something people do. Now I don't know. This might have changed actually.
I know COVID made this holiday suck, in my opinion. I think going out on New Year's is overrated as hell.
Yeah. So maybe it might be dropping. I'd say somewhere between 65 and 80%.
It's 30%.
Oh my God. Okay, it's
30% of
dropping.
people made a New Year's resolution. Now, I'm going to break it down by age range.
Okay.
Between 18 to 29, that's one age group, 30 to 49, 50 to 64, and 65 plus. Who do you think had the most, and who do you think had the least percent of making New Year's resolutions?
Oh shoot. What were the age ranges again? 18 to 35?
29.
Oh, 18 to 29.
And then 30 to 50, pretty much 50 to 64, and then 65 plus.
All right, probably that 30 to what'd you say, 50?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe is that the age range I did it the most?
They are second.
Second. Okay, so then, honestly, wait, 18 to 29 might be the highest.
It is, and I'm not joking. It goes in age order, so the highest being the youngest, the lowest being the oldest, which makes sense.
It makes sense.
Once you hit 65 plus, what are you making a resolution about? Stop getting older? Yeah, right. Stop chewing with your mouth open? Yeah, right. I was wondering, I actually did research on this, so I was checking up to see like how, because the internet, I could look this up and get 17 different answers, but there actually is a pretty common answer amongst these things that I'm bringing up to you using real sources. So I used Columbia's universities. I used a place called Derive Research, which they're pretty darn popular when it comes to research base, and Pew Research, which is actually a very large research organization, but they're usually pretty religious. So, like, I try to usually take Pew with a little bit of a grain of salt because they're usually only, like, interviewing religious people, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true, though. And then I also used a university from Ohio, but not the Ohio State University, just a smaller one.
The
Fisher.
Ohio State University.
Yeah, they're a bunch of losers.
Pretentious.
Yeah, tried to trademark the word "the" actual thing. So, what do you think is the percentage of people who follow through on their New Year's resolution.
Oh God, that's even lower than the 30%. I feel.
Yeah, I'm asking what percent?
What percent?
Take a
50,
real
I'll go 15.
guess.
15%.
I locked in my guess around, I think I said 5% was my guess because I have no faith in people.
Yeah.
And it's in the middle of you and I. It's 9% of people
Yeah. Okay.
actually accomplish their New Year's resolution.
A New Year's resolution is a great thing to be like, oh, I want to do this year, but it's like it's not gonna happen. It's unlikely.
Yep.
Now
here's some categories. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do they have like the most popular resolutions on?
Yeah, I have categories as my next one for you.
Because I want to know, is it still, like was it working out?
Number one with a bullet is health and exercise or diet. All the categories of the age ranges. Of those age ranges, 79% of all 3 age ranges, or all 4 age ranges, choose health, exercise, and diet.
Yep. Classic.
With a staggering 76, 79, 80, and 79%.
This is classic. I wonder if this will ever change.
No.
Going on, and it probably won't.
Because gyms make $1 memberships at the beginning of the year every year to make people try to follow through on it.
Okay, that's right.
It's like almost a holiday. It's kind of like how weirdly on President's Day, furniture stores have sales. There are 5 other categories. Do you think you can name any more of them?
I would imagine one might be about saving money.
That is number 2 with a bullet. Money or finances at a total of 61%. All right, you have 4 more categories. Play along at home if you haven't been already.
I feel like maybe language might be on there.
It is not unless you count it as one of these categories. So, like, some people would count it as one of these categories, other people would not. So I'll explain that when we get to it. Take another guess. You have 1 strike.
Would hobby or skills be?
Hobby is the 4th category. It's literally called hobbies or personal interest, which is what I was saying language could count as.
Okay.
That is at 55% when you add the averages of the people.
All right.
Because I think this includes people who made, like, multiple, because some categories have really high numbers and some categories, like, there's none that are super low. So I think this is like if somebody mentioned 2 and then they took the average of everyone's.
Okay, yeah. I'll take one more guess. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get any more. What is some? Let's see. Reading. Is reading?
I think that goes as hobbies or personal interests.
Okay.
Yeah, these are like large categories. They're not like an actual individual thing.
Okay, I got you. All right, yeah. Go ahead and tell me the other ones.
So in order: health, exercise, diet. 2nd category: money or finance. 3rd: relationships with family or friends. 4th category: hobbies or personal interest. 5th category: work or career, which I was shocked you didn't say. That's why I went on my way to say Americans, because most Americans hate their jobs and want new ones. And the last category is literally called something else.
Something. I'm just gonna do something else this year.
Yeah. Now, what are the reasons you think people do not make New Year's resolutions? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories here by percentage.
They do not have time.
They do not have time is not actually listed, but I like that answer.
I think it should be on there. That's kind of crazy that it's not, because I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people who are making, I guess the biggest age range was 18 to 29, but even in that age range, like, you often have people in school, and then if they're not, they're young professionals that are working like way too much. If that's not on there, ooh.
Now these are the reasons people don't make them. Not why is it not easy to why are they easy to fail at? Because that I have 4 categories for you on that next, and that one's part of that. I do not have time as part of the reason they fail if you made one.
Okay, this is why they don't follow through.
This is why they don't make them at all. What I'm asking you.
Okay, it's too hard.
There is a category called I break them too easily.
Okay.
That is the 3rd largest category at 12%. If that's the 3rd largest, think about how big the first 2 probably are. I'll give you these ones then. If you're at home and you want to play along, hit pause. Top reason: 56% of people said, "I don't like to make New Year's resolutions."
Okay, I know. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would not have guessed that. That's really funny, and I love that. Classic American.
I actually, that's me. I don't like to make them. I think they're stupid. If you want to change, you shouldn't have to wait for a new year. You should just change. Anyway,
you should just change. Yes.
The second largest category at 17% is the not quote unquote another reason category. So people did not list why.
I mean, like literally,
12%.
Like you could have literally said, "There's no time." It's like,
yeah,
it's
12%
really hard
said
to
they
make
break
time.
them. Then these last two are funny. 9% of the population said, "I couldn't think of anything." That's my favorite category.
You couldn't think of anything.
That category kicks butt.
That's
and then
funny.
lastly, the last category at 6%. I forgot.
You know what? Fair. It's like, you know what? You make that resolution for January 1st. By January 3rd, you have forgotten all about it.
Yeah, I wanted to stop smoking crack, but I forgot.
Right.
I wanted to make more money, but I stopped going to my job because I forgot I had it. I don't know. I forgot feels weird to me.
It is a weird one.
So the last thing I'm going to quiz you on is, it turns out that 43% of people quit by the end of January. 23% of people quit their New Year's resolution after the first week. But what are the 4 categories you think that they fail the most? So you got one. You got the idea of time. Time is one of them. What else? What do you think the other? Fail. The reasons they fail.
Oh, reasons
you got
they
time.
fail. Okay. I'm just gonna throw this one out there because I feel like it's one. Is it because they forgot? Is that on there?
That's so funny. No, it is not. I really wish it was.
Dang it.
This is the first time I'm pulling from a different list. So I was using the Columbia and the Pew Research. Now I'm on the Fisher University website.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This is hard. Let's see. I don't know. It's weird because, like, in my mind, I'm thinking of all the reasons why someone would, but apparently they're just not going to be on there.
These are they're really good answers, but they're written academically.
Okay.
So I'll just tell you these.
Yeah.
Because I think we'd have too much gray area. So the first one says goals should start at time of change. So in other words, they should start when you're already in the midst of a change in your life. You shouldn't just set them because it's a tradition. That's literally what it says. It says so many of these resolutions are set because it's a tradition. Goals are a vision of what you would like the future to look like. Okay. So rather than that one, I agree with that one actually.
I agree with that one. I do.
Expert obstacles is the one I counted as time. Because it talks about there's change in your life. You don't know. You can't avoid obstacles, whether they're interior, exterior barriers that are coming. So that makes sense. The next one is set goals in challenging areas that are measured by small chunks. In other words, people set large goals and don't chunk it up. So they're saying to avoid failure, people need to set goals that are challenging that you measure by small chunks.
Right. You want to make it so that you're achieving small goals to get to that large goal, which totally makes sense.
And the last one, accountability. People don't keep themselves accountable.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
And then I actually like what they say here. It says, studies show that people who not only write their goals but set ways to keep themselves accountable will be twice as likely to achieve them. Accountability means that you're responsible to someone to accomplish the goal. This can be motivating. There are 4 ways you can set accountability. Tell a friend. Create or join a group that's an accountability group. Use technology in setting measured milestones on electric calendars, or hire a lifestyle or exercise coach.
So if you want a good example about of this,
Duolingo.
Duolingo. I was going to say Mike Johnson.
Mike Jones. I don't know who Mike Johnson is. Okay. So now that we've talked about all this, what was your New Year's resolution, Khalil?
My New Year's resolution, well, really, it's just something that I already do. It's just to continue working on
Wei Chun.
leveling up my proficiency in Chinese,
Oh, damn.
my proficiency, yes, in Wing Chun. But one that I personally want to do is just reaching out to people that I
Yeah,
miss.
fair. That's a good one for you. Not that
And
you don't.
I
You moved away,
yeah,
so.
and I do have someone to hold me accountable on that note. So I will do it, and I have already started. Like I
Good
literally messaged
job.
someone today. So, Austin, what are yours? If you
I don't
like
have any.
just something that you're continuing to do.
I don't know. My original change in life goal, not related to the New Year's at all recently, was making sure I do more things that are productive when I get home after work. I tend to shut my brain off as a teacher. My job is very mentally straining, not physically. So I
Oh
tend to
man,
just come
yeah.
home and like play video games because I wake up at 5 a.m. and go to work 4.5 hours, sometimes early. Most of the time it's 3 hours early to do grading. So I do like my work at work. I try to leave it at work, not bring it home, which I still like. I like doing that. But
Yeah.
what that causes me to do is be lazy the moment I get home. So productivity at home was pretty much the thing I'm working on in life before the New
Yep.
Year's, and obviously now continuing.
With that being
Yeah.
said, everyone, if you do have a New Year's resolution,
Yeah,
please let
type
us
it in the
know
chat
in
so I can
chat.
make fun of you and flame you.
I will.
Subscribe,
I will
comment, like,
encourage you.
share.
I will encourage you. He'll make fun of you.
Yeah, we'll be your accountability coaches. Drop your phone number on this public forum,
Your
and we'll text
Venmo,
you
your
once a
PayPal,
week.
Social
Yeah,
Security.
link your mom's bank account. That's all. You don't have to do anything else after you do that. But yeah. So that's I think that's our little spiel. I don't think we need to talk more about New Year's resolutions. I think New Year's
Nope.
died after COVID. I think a lot of small holidays like that have I don't think St. Patty's Day is as popular anymore. So yeah, I think COVID killed a lot of those types of holidays. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna transition right into it. This will probably be a shorter episode. I say that, and then I have 37 tabs open. We're gonna talk about
get
some
into it.
content creators. Now, these are just YouTube content creators. If I was including my Instagram feed, we'd be here all night. I have a lot of small artists I love, and I love on Instagram. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen with Khalil so they can live react
All right.
and tell me if they know who these people are or don't know who any of these people are, which makes it more fun. You can play at home as well. All right. Welcome to Any Austin. Any Austin is a really fun YouTuber. You can see, so we define small as anything less than 1 million, and we tried to stay away from 700K subscribers or more. I might have one or two that break that rule, but Any Austin, look at these videos. Look at these names. Morrowind doesn't have any rivers. Do Fallout NPCs actually go home? Where did the bomb actually hit? Dude, he spends so much time in game following the things he's talking about. And he's a funny guy. He's very calm. I'm not going to click the videos and share them. I highly suggest checking out Any Austin. It's a good
Hold on.
background video.
I want to know about this finding a job in Fallout 3's wow, I can't speak. Apocalyptic
Oh, yeah.
economy.
I started that one recently, and then I had to do something, as you can tell. But
That sounds
gosh dang.
funny as hell.
This guy,
So-
super awesome. Check him out.
Okay, so wait, how? Oh my God, hold on. Go back up. There's a video with over 1 million views. That's
He has
in a month.
multiple
That's
with a
pretty good.
million. So
2.7 in
2.7,
4 months.
1.3, 1.5, 1.2, 2.6.
He's doing good for himself. All right, I like
No,
that.
this dude's kicking butt, man. I love him. Shout out Eddie Austin. All right, next
You
up.
have so many tabs.
Don't worry about it. B2 Studios. This
B2
isn't really
Studios.
entertaining if you're a nerd. I like watching their videos because they teach AI how to play sports, and they teach you what they're doing as they go along. Also, look, that
What is
one,
this Spider-Man game?
Gen
AI
1.
learns
Yeah,
to
Gen
swing
1 to
like
Gen
Spider-Man.
771. They do a lot. They do a lot. They also have very little videos, so you can binge them all in about a day, which is awesome. I love that.
18
But yeah,
for
they
100
just...
player snowball. Is that one?
Is it possible to win every coin flip? It's just it's mathematical computer science. And so if you like that type of stuff, he's a funny guy. It's not like sitting here being
23,000.
comedy. 32 player cops and 1 robber. But yeah, no, it's a fun time. They're not long videos. I highly suggest checking that out. Cal Does Life is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he only has 75K.
Talk about things I'm interested in on the internet. Oh, so he's like a
he's a commentary channel, the classic style. So here's some of his videos. You can see I actually watch Cal like a lot. So he's a really cool dude. He's ripped, which you would not know. Dude has muscles. Also, he's like fully tatted head to toe. And I'm not going to... I comment on Cal's videos a lot, and he actually likes my comments constantly and replies to them constantly. And I'm not going to say it's my reasoning, but he wore this hat one time, his Kangol hat, and I like responded in the video. I was like, Cal, good video, but let's talk about how good you look at that hat. And he's worn it like every video since. Just saying. So, not claiming I did it.
I want to look at some of these video titles.
Here, I'll go right here.
Okay. What is this? Maddie Healy calls out Punk TikTok and Youngblood again. I don't know who any of those are.
Yeah, you don't need to. That's the best part about Cal's is you could just like kind of watch these and like.
The Curious Case of Carrington. TikTok's cottagecore crisis.
That was a good video. That was a good video.
That sounds like a great video. And by the way, if you go and you check out these videos, make sure you leave likes,
shout us out,
subscribe, shout us out, say hey, we found you while watching this. That'd be awesome.
We found it by watching the AK After Hours podcast. You should watch them. No, but anyway, so Kara makes really cool videos. She's a lot more calm in nature, not comedy based at all. She talks like, de-influencing your holiday wish list, making social media makes you feel poor. She talks about how to not be an overconsumer. She talks about how to financially spend money well as somebody in our age group. She talks about quiet luxury. She does, like fake flexing. So she is really cool. She can help you understand larger concepts. She's really good about like fashion when it comes to fast fashion and why it's bad, how to stop doom scrolling, ways to better invest your time and your money as people our age group. So that's really cool, man. And she's not even not even 300K, and she takes a lot of time to do this. So like that's awesome because you know what I mean? Like nobody's making her do this. So like that's super cool for her to do that, and I definitely wanted to include her on this list. Next up, this man is so funny, it's nuts. Okay, so this man he grew up poor as hell in Chicago, I believe. He was in a very particular colored gang growing up, and then he had to leave said gang because he didn't want to stop having a relationship with his mother. And then now he makes random. Most of his content is in fact Dragon Ball Z based, and then after that it's like whatever the hell he feels like talking about. But he's like a really high rank Sparking Zero player, so a lot of his content is Sparking Zero based.
Playing random teams to Z rank, from Z rank to B4. Yeah, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero be like that for real.
His best video, hands down.
Game, but
let me see if I can do popular. Yeah, his best video, hands down. Yeah, I got gangsters to play D&D. He got real gang members to play Dungeons and Dragons.
So funny.
And that's a really good story time. It's a very short video. Highly suggest watching that.
I feel like that.
We have to stop hating white people. I haven't watched that one. What the hell?
Oh my goodness, that bro is immaculate.
So check him out. He's cool. Okay, I'm gonna be fast about this channel. So Chewy Dog has made a lot of videos. Very small content creator. He plays
JoJo's Forgotten PlayStation 2 games. There was a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game.
That video was fun. That video was fun to watch. I don't even know anything about JoJo's. I watched an hour-long video almost about it because he's entertaining. This is the game that Khalil and I played where he 100%ed the Family Guy game. So he plays tie-in games a lot of anime games, talks a lot about Family Guy, so that's why I like him.
But does he just
Freddy
100%
Fazbear, the most
games?
powerful fictional character over Goku.
Yeah, Freddy Fazbear just crushes Ultra Instinct.
Next, I don't know how to say Chulup, I guess.
Chuple.
Sure.
The sound
Not
the
any
CIA
videos.
doesn't
10
want
videos.
you to know about.
10 videos, almost 400K subscribers.
Wait, I want to know this one about the CIA.
This
Was
is
that
real.
about the Havana
So his
syndrome?
research is real.
Is it
Yes,
about
it
the
is.
Havana syndrome? I knew it. I knew it. I knew
The
it.
Havana syndrome, chiropractor. So he does research and goes to an actual chiropractor center and tries to get them to admit they don't know what they're doing and that they can't cure you of all the things they say. And I kid you not, he gets one guy in camera so good because the guy tells him he can cure things like cancer. The chiropractor, like,
What?
unironic, is like, yeah, I can cure anything.
Okay, listen. I've had many conversations with my girlfriend about chiropractors. I also have a friend who will go to the chiropractor when he has any type of problem. I'm like, no, don't do that.
No. This is my favorite video. The Mystery of
she's-
VelmaDinkley.com. Super good video. Check him out if you like
What?
quick research base. So there's two people that run it. They each
I
have their own
might need
channel,
to
I'm pretty
watch
sure,
it.
which
I
is why
might
this
need to
channel
watch this.
has...
I need
check
to watch
them out.
the CIA video. I love
Do it. It's good.
talking about Havana syndrome.
They present things. Also, I like that they censored the statue's penis. But they talk about things in a very cool and like it's intriguing. They grip you, man. They like grab you by the collar. They're like, did you hear about like? They're not intense about it though. It's just like they're good at storytelling and research.
It sounds like they might be a lot like Boy Boy.
Don't even know who that is. So boom,
don't,
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. Who else we got here? Okay, Coop Noop. I'm gonna be really fast about this one. He is a younger Danny Gonzalez who makes dumber jokes. That is my supplement. There you go. Boom. I mean, look at the thumbnails.
This Lunchley
it's the same
situation is so the Lunchley, the Mr. Beast thing.
So it's like if
Okay.
you took
TikTok
Charlie,
had-
so Moist Critical, and Danny Gonzalez, and smushed them together and de-aged them to the age of 21.
yeah, TikTok.
I'm also
Live
pretty
has
sure
a
he's from Michigan.
begging
So
problem.
shouts out
I love
Michigan.
that.
So highly suggest Coop Noop. He's funny, man. He's like a younger, like I said, if you took Moist Critical and Danny,
Hot
smushed them together and
Frosty.
de-aged them.
Wait. Okay, that Hot Frosty video was that one a good one? Because I might need to watch that. I know
Watch
about
that.
this movie.
I watched the movie after watching his video. That's how good his video was.
All right.
All right, next. Okay, this guy, I gotta be super honest. I don't know how to explain this guy. He pretends to be a bunch of different characters. He also makes
Divorced
an anime
Dad
called
plays
Divorce
what?
Dads. He also made a game
Oh,
card called
Divorce
Divorce Dads, where you open up packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards, pretty much, but they're things like Balding and White Pair of
That's so
Oakleys is a
funny.
card that's like powerful.
Yeah, you've activated my trap card. Skin
Stuff like
tight
that.
Oakleys.
No, it's actually stuff like that. His short
so
game
funny.
is really good. His shorts are some of the funniest things you'll ever see
Oh,
in
you
your
sent
life.
me one of these, didn't you?
Oh, I send you
Was that-
tons of his because they're
Wait, was
all.
that the Yu-Gi-Oh one? Is this the no?
No, but I've sent you this
No.
guy's shorts before because he is
Okay, I
actually so
recognize.
funny.
I
Yeah, no,
recognize
he's
this.
like insane how funny he is, especially YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, all the things. Dude, he is from Toronto, and he is funny. Follow my mans. That's all I'm going to say about him. He's funny as hell.
All right,
Hats
Toronto
off media.
actually bringing
Khalil,
out
you
some-
don't know anything about this guy, hopefully. This guy is so cool. He makes stuff about cartoons and animation. He uses a little paper
Mike
cut puppet of
Tyson
himself so he doesn't
mysteries.
show his real face. He's got a really high-pitched voice.
I always forget about the show.
And I'll say about him,
These
watch this shit. Watch
like
his
these
Johnny
thumbnails.
Bravo
They-
video.
Network's dirty secret. Hats off. I actually need to watch that. Yeah, send me a link to this later on. But I like his thumbnails. They look like I'm about to buy a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, so here's the thing. He's not the only person who does this. I actually have a really secret syndrome, which is if you make a bumper segment, which, Khalil, do you know what a bumper segment is?
No.
So a bumper segment is what happens. So when we were growing up, Cartoon Network, when it would go to commercial, it would show Samurai Jack and Cody and Kids Next Door shopping in a grocery store. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's
sure
a
do.
bumper segment. He
okay.
makes bumper
He
segments.
makes them. Oh, okay, nice.
And he puts them in his videos.
So wait, so he's also an animator. Or
I
is
don't
it-
know if he does it himself, but yes, sure.
Okay.
So he's not the only person. In
Nice.
fact, a big creator I follow also makes bumper segments. Noodle is a big guy. I actually suggest everyone look at his videos. His videos are so good. They're about gaming. He makes his own bumper segments too, and they're amazing. They make bumper segments too. So hats off media if you like cartoons and you like bumpers, because if you make bumper segments in your videos on YouTube, you low-key get a subscribe for me in a heartbeat. Just you do. It feels like I'm watching TV, and I like TV that much. So yeah, shouts out my man. Only 112 videos, 34K. Really like him. I think he's not like comedian funny. He's just like naturally like, here's my opinion, and you're like, that's a pretty funny opinion, in a good way. So hats off media. Hats off to you. Joshua is black Danny Gonzalez. That is the best way to describe it. He'll admit to it.
The best goose defense teacher.
This guy will pretty much, I think he's made the joke himself like 5 times since I've been watching him that he like is Danny Gonzalez but black. And in fact, he makes a joke that he doesn't know what to call his fans, and he can't call him Greg because that's what Danny calls his fan base. And it's like, oh, so this dude just like a Danny Gonzalez stan.
Right.
He only has 13 videos, 24K.
24K. Wow. All right.
So you can tell
Making
he's pretty darn funny. So check out my man Joshua. Cam Sandwich. I'll be very quick about Cam Sandwich. He makes board game content.
Okay.
He is very dry. He is very, very dry. Not the like he's got a good sense of humor, but he is a very dry human. It's not the most grab your attention based on him. It's grab your attention based on if you have tism like I do. Wait, and he talks about very specific things.
The worst movie board games. The game
that was a really good video.
Run your own election. Okay.
Yes.
Oy vey.
Yeah, Oy vey is crazy. You should watch that video. I watched some of these on my other account, hence why it doesn't show the red bar. But yeah, that video is crazy. The game where you become a Jewish mother.
Jewish mother? Oh my.
That's Oy vey. What? That's what Oy vey is. I've seen that video. Okay. It's nuts.
I saw the release trailer before I saw the actual video. Okay. Wow. That sounds really interesting.
He finds board games you did not know exist. Oh yeah, no. Watch Cam Sandwich. That's about the time I'll give Cam, because not everyone's gonna really like his content. But boy, oh boy, we're gonna talk about somebody I'm obsessed with, Maggie Mayfish. She is so small. 107 videos, not even 300K. I don't know if I've seen somebody that has this small of a channel that puts this much effort into their videos. Whether it's time, whether it's the amount of she starts
Lynch's
every
Disney
video
movie, literally. The straight story.
So she puts skits in the beginning of every one of her videos, and acts as characters. So like this one, you can tell based on how she's dressed for Black Christmas, she's playing like a Minnesotan mom. So like the whole time she's like, oh yeah, I really enjoy this movie there, eh? And she's like doing like, she does characters, and it's so funny.
I like the
what was the one you were talking about?
I'll go down just a little bit. Trump's reality TV origin story on The Apprentice.
And she's dressed as him.
The bad actors on the right. That is hilarious. I might need to give that one a watch for sure.
Yeah, I think my favorite video by her.
Every conservative commentator is a failed actor or screenwriter.
It's true. My favorite video by her was probably her new one about Wicker Man's really good, which is funny because that was in my recommendations for movies to watch. So
Twin Peaks
of course she had my attention. God, where's the videos I really liked? I liked Off the Grid. I liked anti-vaping ads. That was a really good video. I like how I watch them multiple times, so sometimes it looks like I didn't watch them, but it's because I've watched it multiple times.
Anti-vaping ads want you to vape.
Yeah, no, they actually do, and she breaks it down very scientifically. She's funny. If you like funny, and you like people who do characters, you like people who do skits, you like information about things that she's talking, dude, Maggie Mayfish is an excellent channel. I couldn't shout her out enough. I don't even know how to explain it. This is a really good video. Why conservative comedy is so weird. Rob Schneider versus Tim Heidecker. Phenomenal video. I think my favorite video I've ever seen by her is about The Shining. This one right here. Actors don't need to suffer for art. Stanley Kubrick versus David Lynch. Everyone watch this video. She plays multiple characters in that video. She is amazing. Love Maggie.
Oh, I've seen one of her videos before. Okay, I don't know. You might have sent it to me.
I sent you The Shining one for sure.
Okay.
I don't know if you watched it, but I sent it to you.
Did you? I know I've seen that. I've seen a part of it.
Oh, I sent you the RoboCop, the trans icon. I don't know if you watched it, but Robocop's a trans icon is an amazing video, and she actually convinced me that movie is about a transgender person because of how well she presented her argument.
I mean, it might have been because what RoboCop is 80s, 90s, 80s movie, right? I mean,
80s,
those movies,
maybe even 70s.
Like a lot of those movies were real, like.
So she's an actor
time.
and a writer who does. And she's big on Nebula, which is like the paid YouTube for smart people.
ABBA. She's
ABBA.
an ABBA fan.
Oh yeah, she does have that right there. It's funny. So highly suggest Maggie Mayfish. I gotta start flying through these. I gotta really start flying through these. Magic Mush. He makes content about mainly video games and other video essays on YouTube. He's not self-diagnosed. He is the king of autism, and he'll admit to that.
Incredibly strange.
I watch
Brendan
every video
Fraser
he makes.
Film.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe Magic Mush. If you're into rants about video games or random YouTube/internet lore or viruses or flash games, or you're into just weird stuff, Magic Mush, super awesome. He's actually fairly new to YouTube. 49 videos, 200K. His first video was only 2 years ago.
His last video was a day ago. And
I watched it. It's all about Chowder.
Is that why you sent me that quote?
It is.
Yeah.
It is why I sent you that quote. So Magic Mush, super awesome. I'm going to be Mr. Nostalgia. He does exactly what it sounds like. He talks about Disney, Nickelodeon,
Tim Allen's
Cartoon Network.
Wait. I'm sorry. Go back up. Tim Allen's terrible superhero. I
love Zoom.
I've never seen it, but I was at
Sky High and Zoom came out at the same time as each other.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it. I was at a used media store the other day, and I saw this DVD, the DVD of that movie.
He makes bumpers every now and then for his videos. So he's very calm. He's got a really bad microphone. So if you like learning about like Disney YouTube, I'm sorry, not Disney YouTube, Disney Netflix. God, I can't say what I want. Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon stuff in medium to long form content. He's got good opinions.
I always reference How to Eat Fried Worms. I reference it a little too much. I love that movie actually.
Yeah, nobody remembers How to Eat Fried Worms. But so yeah, that's super nostalgia. I love him. 51 videos, 78K, super funny guy. Doesn't show his face. Got a cool background. He needs a better mic. This is my channel. If you like CNN 10 but Michigan based, check me out. Plain and simple.
Love it.
Nikki makes the longest form content sometimes. 4-hour video about Jeffree Star. She has 2 of them actually, 3 of them actually. She has a 35-minute video about the Bee movie. She has a lot about Shrek sex books.
I know this creator. Actually, I think I was watching it with you. She made one about Flushed Away. Is this the person? Yeah.
She made a great video about Flushed Away. Love that video. Looks macking. I watched that video multiple times, hence why it's the halfway red bar. Barbenheimer. She makes long. Yeah, Flushed Away right there. Great video. Great video. She is awesome. I love Nikki. Would highly suggest checking her out. She's really funny. She's very girl-pilled, which obvious. I mean, should be. Shouts out her. But yeah, I don't know. Something about her is just super rad, and I don't really know how to explain it. You'd have to watch it and find out. I'll be quick about Noah Samson. Noah Samson's a bread tuber, plain and simple.
We love Noah Samson.
We love Noah. He makes funny videos and he makes serious videos. He's a little sarcastic and dry at times, and a lot of people can't tell if he's joking at times.
Unless
but yeah, Noah Samson.
Love Noah
Watch
Samson.
my show. There you go. Boom. Noah Samson. Ray Like Sunshine. I would describe him as funny. I don't know, man. He's like he represents the Asian community really well. There's times where he makes sure he mentions like, obviously I'm not the whole community, but then he gives his opinion on it.
He did a video about a wedding show, I believe.
Yes. That
I really liked. I've seen a few of his videos.
What you're talking about. Yeah, he's really small. 39, only, not even 2K, 200K. Highly suggest checking out him. Oh, yeah, I really liked this video, The Most Delusional Conspiracy Theorist, debunking the worst nice guy. Like, he's got some funny videos. Very TikTok content-based, but very funny guy. All right. Reckless Ben. If you want to see the wildest documentaries you've ever seen in Mr. Beast content fashion, watch him. He's
Infiltrating
infiltrating
McCamey
Matter.
3.
His videos on that, or you can tell they're all those.
I shut down
Crazy
McCamey Manor.
Dude, no, he did. No, watch these videos. They're a freaking roller coaster ride. So McCamey Manor is a place that you have to legally sign contracts to let them torture you. It's supposed to be a haunted house, but instead it's just a sick dude who used to be in the military that will torture you. And even if you win, he won't give you the money. He'll find a way to tell you didn't win the money. Yep.
Oh, so
he joined multiple cults. He's joined like 3 different cults and secretly filmed them for a while. Multiple times.
I may have seen one of his videos.
You seen the one where he joined the restaurant cult?
Yeah.
The blue
one.
Deli?
Yep,
the white deli, whatever it's called. That's him. Yeah, he did that. Which is wild because he has barely any like subscribers. He has 377K. That's not enough for a guy who's really actually risking his life to make these.
He is.
It's kind of nuts.
He's being a little
reckless.
Yeah,
like, there you go. Exactly. This is probably one of my favorite channels on YouTube. Re-Res is 2 Canadian guys that sound exactly like Mordecai and Rigby, in my opinion, and they make two main series. Being Just Bad Games is one of their biggest series. Yeah, right there. That's like their best 151 videos. And then they have another series that's pretty good. That's like the worst consoles, where they just review bad consoles or plug and plays and things like that. Longer form content nowadays. Usually about 25 to an hour, and then older content's usually 25 and under, time-wise. But yeah, they make really good video game reviews. They put so much effort into their videos. Them and Maggie, I would say, are the 2 creators I follow that put them, and hats off. They all put really, really strenuous amounts of effort into their content for not having that many subscribers. Like, they have 375 videos for only 400K subscribers. I don't know what they do to make money. They have to own an actual gaming store or something, and I can't figure it out. Because they have stuff that you're like, how do you have this?
They don't have a Patreon, do they?
They do, but that's not enough. I swear in real life they own a gaming store, because there's no way they should have some of this stuff. Like, actually, it's
no, that's a good point.
All right, we got to fly through the rest of these because we are hitting an hour. Ryan... He is a bread tuber, plain and simple, but he does it in an interesting way. I think that's about it. I think that's all. Najee, he's really amazing. Indian Danny Gonzalez is how I'll describe him. He does collabs with like Jarvis, Ethan Online, Jordan Adika.
I know this creator. I actually watched a video of his recently, and it was the going undercover as a Republican to watch Am I a Racist?
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, so he's really funny, and he talks about serious and non-serious stuff. I highly suggest talking about him.
I would like to watch his video on the Jubilee problem, because Jubilee does have a problem, okay?
Absolutely. I like the photo of him in middle school as his banner. All right, next is Khalil.
I get a shout out.
Sage Art Studios. Subscribe to them. There you go. Martial arts video popped off. They're Khalil.
It did. Actually, Elephant Graveyard video that popped off.
I don't know how to describe Elephant Graveyard, but everyone should watch this video right here. Burn the Boats, a funeral for Joe Rogan's comedy career. This guy commentates on comedy. That's like his whole thing. Is he does a live stream twice a week, I think, and the live stream is actually a radio show where he uses AI filters to make himself sound like famous people, and then he plays real music. It's an actual underground, almost pirate radio station, and it kicks ass. It kicks so much ass, but his YouTube is all about comedy, and like he keeps people in check. The Jerry Seinfeld is a great video. The Joe Rogan's a great video. Anytime he talks about David Lucas, so he's got another one right here. Great videos. Highly suggest if you like comedy or underground music that's like metal based usually. Elephant Graveyard, super sick dude. Have no idea what the real person looks or sounds like because he uses. It's called. It's not the word menstrual, but it's something close to that. Puppet show. It's where like he's not using puppets, but he's being other people, and so it's called a puppet show. There's actually like a whole category that I didn't know existed of that, and he's part of it. Super love him. Last guy I'm a shout out. I love Verdez Joe. This man is so funny. He makes a lot of stuff on whether it's like random anime, Power Rangers, trans and gay communities.
Ritual. Sorry, I saw that with Myron
He's super sick. Highly suggest watching him. He's funny. He's awesome.
I think
he
you've shown
deserves
me a
way more
video
love.
of his one.
You've seen a couple of his. I sent you this one. The I love fighting transphobic radical Twitter feminists.
Okay, yeah. See, I remember that. Yep, I recognize his face.
Yeah, this man's awesome. He just recently started showing his face only a year ago. He was a faceless YouTuber for a while. Now he's on it. I really loved watching his Power Rangers videos.
Christians giving
really
up
funny.
their swag for Jesus. Saw that one.
That video kicks
that
butt.
one is good. That's a really good video.
But yeah, he's making a lot of Power Rangers content lately, and I think it's all good. But yeah, friends, those are our recommendations. Highly suggest you check them all out. All right, this has been the Midnight Hawk and whatever the hell I called us before. I'm speed running our outro because I don't want this to be an hour long, because then nobody will ever watch the whole thing. Our Spotify listeners listen to it, so shouts out Spotify listeners. YouTube people, leave comments, subscribe, Cleo.
Even if you're a YouTube person, you know what? You gotta drive. Just put the video on. Just listen. You can do that with Spotify too, but I mean, YouTube is kind of where everybody's at mostly.
Put it on the background when you're making love to your partner.
There you go. When you're cooking spaghetti.
Those are the same activities.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Thank you for listening.
We love you all.
We'll talk to you in about a week and a half, because I've been realizing I don't post weekly. I've been posting about a week and a half. So see you in about a week and a half.
All right, everybody. Peace.